you think that the gaming industry market has changed in recent times to accommodate TV branded games more?
Yeah, I think a few things have changed in the last couple of years to make TV brands more accessible. One of the brands which I thought might be least likely to become a game is a cooking show we have called Ready Steady Cook, and we launched a version of Ready Steady Cook this year for the Wii, because the physical aspect of the Wii now, with your controller that you can move around, enabled us to come up with a developer a game where you cut food and you arrange food, and that probably wasn't possible a few years ago. Coupled with a lot of our TV shows are casual in nature rather than shoot 'em up or strategy or whatever. So I guess the rise of casual gaming on the PC with Flash games and Wii, Nintendo DS has allowed us to get some of our brands out into the market, and Deal or No Deal and Golden Balls and Ready Steady Cook, and we've got a new game coming out around our show, Wipeout, for Wii and DS and PC download. I think they're mass market entertainment shows that will work in the casual game space rather than the traditional Xbox or PlayStation market.
And do you think that casual gamers will use digital distribution to download their games as much as retail games?
I think casual games in retail are very strong at the moment for platforms like the Wii and DS. I think casual games on the PC, and now social games like Playfish and Zynga are doing, can easily be shared and distributed peer-to-peer or through digital platforms. So I think there's going to be more sharing and distribution on the PC than there is on the consoles, although I guess with Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, we're seeing in the last few months more casual based games being either freely available or cheaply available on those platforms with people with broadband connections. So I think probably over the next 2 or 3 years we will see a huge increase in more casual games distributed even to consoles that are connected. And I think that will also mean we have to change those games, much like Playfish has changed social games in their space.
And is Endemol considering developing social games as well?
Yes, we've certainly in my speech that I did today, I showed a slide of what we thought Deal or No Deal might look on a social network, and I talked about 1 versus 100 as on the Xbox. They're not the gameplay in Deal or No Deal isn't necessarily best suited to maybe social casual gaming, but it's a sort of show that people like to play against their friends. It can be a simple, quick game. 1 versus 100 may be stronger because you're playing against a lot of people, and it's more challenge-based and prize-based. So I think in the next year we'll definitely be doing a few things in the social gaming space around our brands. 1, to learn. 2, to make some money, and 3, really to find out the right ingredients for creating shows that might begin on social networks and go back to telly or other platforms.
A lot of the presenters in Endemol shows are sometimes celebrities, and would be interested in getting people to lend their voices for games. So do you think that will make it more familiar for the consumer?
Yeah, we've developed a lot of games for mobile Java games where we've used the host of the show, so Noel Edmonds for Deal or No Deal, Shepherd for 1 versus 100, and I do think they add value to the game experience and make it more identifiable. And certainly on the web we've been looking at filming extra content in the studio, voiceovers, to really add an extra dimension to some of the games and keep it fresh, using Noel Edmonds to do special competitions and extra mini games and stuff like that, and it makes it feel much more like the show. And in other cases it's about the gameplay and you don't necessarily need the host, so probably about 50% of the games we produce have a host associated with it, and 50% I would say don't. And I showed 1 versus 100 on the Xbox today. That has a live presenter, but it's not the person from the show, because we don't necessarily feel we need that. It's more about the community and the people who are playing each other.
And Why do you think that games are becoming more accessible to the casual demographic now and not perhaps in?
I guess Nintendo has done a good job with the Wii and the DS in making simpler games more generally accessible. I think kids have always played more web-based games, whether it be the BBC or the rise of Club Penguin or Miniclip and those sorts of things. I think it's being able to get those more casual-based games to an older demographic and made that platform more accessible. It is the job that Nintendo have done, and it may be that the mum or the granny or the dad or the granddad plays the game having bought the platform for their kids, but they now are playing Wii Sports or Wii Fit or whatever it is. So I think Nintendo and their vision for casual gaming certainly has helped that happen. I think it probably would have happened anyway via PC games, as Flash has become more sophisticated and you can build more 3D based games through Flash now on your PC. So those two ingredients have done it, coupled probably with the rise over the past 5 years of Java games on mobile phones, and now very simple and cheap applications and games on the iPhone or the Google Android phone.
You mentioned a Wipeout game.
Yeah.
Would that involve more interaction than is in normal gaming products?
I think because a Wipeout's a physical obstacle course game, there's more latitude to be able to make the games more physical, and again the Nintendo type platforms or the iPhone with the movement on the screen can maybe make an obstacle course game be a physical challenge to someone playing it. You have to jump over things or go through things. So I think Wipeout is a new type of show at the moment, and it's come along at the right time for platforms that have that physical navigation or participation base around it. Yeah, no, great. Good luck. I'll check you out. Oh, thank you. I am short of pen.